how much money did you make dropshipping?
In total, right now, I am at like 53K. Just trust the process.
Are you ready to reveal the product?
Sure.
Maybe you can share the screen and we can go through the numbers.
So I made it like through a lot of store. I got like obviously a main one. Today the sales kind of go down, but like if you like the months of August was just crazy, bro.
How much profit is that?
Yeah, 65% margins.
Close to 20K, like 17K or something like that?
Yes, and like in total, like I am at like at 30K.
Amazing. Maybe select the full time frame from when the product started. But yeah, like how is it in general? Like, I mean, I can imagine how crazy it must have felt.
Like sincerely, bro, it went just like so fucking quickly. Like I just went straight into like the whole process, you know. It's like beginning with like the first product, making like my first video. After like 2-3 weeks, Tobias said to me like, yeah, you can start doing real products. I order like 4 products, but all the mentors selected for me.
Can you refresh and then we can stop screen share and then we can tell the full story?
Sure.
So we can fully see you. All right, there you go. All real. So you said that you had a few products selected. You tested the first one, and how did it go?
Yes, like first one, it was I didn't make any sales. Like second one, obviously, since like my skills on video started beginning better, I only managed to have like one viral video on Instagram, and I made like 2K with it. And for this one, like I started doing some video. Like at the beginning, it was just trash, but like through the call and the one-on-one call and group call, like I just listen and just implement like all the things that all the mentors said to me, like do this. And, like at each call, like I just came like with like all the advice that they told to me, and just bit by bit, like first viral video, started making a store, first sales. And after that, I just kept improving basically like this. Where I was, I think, a bit lucky because like this is like a big struggle for everyone doing organic. It's like you're getting like a good Instagram account.
Yes.
For this, like obviously, like I tested like I don't know, like I bought like 10 accounts from Sasha, and like just one of them just started working. Here is like the 4K day because like I managed to viral with like another product, mainly from Instagram. This is like my biggest day.
People underestimate how important the good accounts are. And like, obviously you bought a few from Sasha, right? And that's one of them actually went viral because some people are just get unlucky right away with like bad Instagram accounts and it just doesn't work. And it's very difficult to find a good place to buy any accounts. We generally just offer it to the people in the program. Yes. It doesn't like get super saturated, but yeah.
Even now, like it's still a big struggle to find big Instagram account, but it's really worth it because even if with like just like I said, like the second product I tested, like with just one viral video, just kept getting me sales with just one viral video. With TikTok, you can't really have this for now.
Exactly. But are you ready to reveal the product? Should we look into the account and take a look into what like how things went viral, etc.?
Sure. Here's the account.
You posted how many videos?
More than 100. Like it's really funny because like you can see like the first one like are really trash, and the product like it's just like the saving wooden bugs. Like Sean said to me, like it's a really famous product, especially on the US market. And when I selected it, like Tobias said to me, like bro, just try to launch it on the French market. All of this, all the money I made is on the French market.
Let's take a look at the top videos and let's talk about why you think it went viral.
Now what it went viral, it just because like the first sentence, just like, I saved like 10,000 in 5 months. So it's really like trigger people directly. and you just show like the box opening with a lot of money. So this is like a double hook, like text hook and visual hook.
Did you copy this concept from the US or did you come up with this by yourself?
Actually, yes. Like there is like a huge account, and this guy is like on the mentorship. Probably
I might know him.
It's really funny because like, yeah, I just started making the first video, like Thomas and all the mentors just kept like sending me this video. And like, I didn't really understand because like, I was just like, what the fuck? Even me, like, and after like 1 week, I just asked the question, like, is this guy in the mentorship? And they just said yes. And I was just like, bro, what the fuck? And after like, it just clicked on my head, I just kept like asking good question about how to get like a good voiceover, just improving others video, just went viral really quickly.
Somebody from my team actually ran an analysis on like your accounts in general, and what turned out to be the case is like in total it's 27 million views, and every fifth video for you actually went viral, which is kind of crazy. Like every fifth video is a lot. Like you had a lot of semi-viral, like a million, 2, 3, 4 million views. And it wasn't like one big winner. So that, I assume, also made this like consistent graph over the last like few months, where it's just not like one massive spike of like 20K in one day and then it just dropped, but like over a period of time. And these are also the accounts which are usually working the healthiest. You know, you're gonna have some accounts which have like 100 million view video and then it just dies, and then others which just keep having viral like videos every fifth or so video, which makes a massive difference in your market.
It's crazy. I talk about with some guy in the mentorship, and they all said like, my account is basically cheated. Forgetting this account, like on Instagram, like it was just awful to manage to find it, and on TikTok, it's like the second one.
Like one interesting thing I saw also in the account, when basically Sasha, like he ran a little analysis before this case study, and what he figured out is that if you take the average length of videos on your entire account, it's 18 seconds. Like on average, your videos are 18 seconds. However, if you take the average of only all the viral videos, you're going to see an average of 20 to 22 seconds. So that's like a very strong indicator that you have to make like all the next coming videos a little longer generally, because like you need to look at the average of the top ones, you know, instead of the average of all everything. But in general, talking about like virality, what was your main learnings from the program when it came to how to create good videos?
When I started, like I basically just had no clue about viral concept, like just a bit about controversy, and this is where like the beginner products just help a lot, because like even if like some product that like everybody just have seen, if you just put like some controversy, like you said, that just work, like you see just already your views just improving. And from this start, like on every product, from like not every product basically, but like in like 90% I think of product, you have like the perfect controversy to find, and it's really important to find it. And once you find it, basically you just can keep doing it. And it's where like obviously like the group call and one call, like what's amazing, just basically you just, when you test a product, you can just come with like the worst video ever really quickly. Like they will send you like some good accounts to copy or not, where to take inspiration, and like text caption exactly, and like quickly you just learn how to implement it on every video basically.
And this is just like the name of the game. Just you're going to learn from doing it the right way, and it just compounds. Once you understand what a viral video is, how to make good videos, just keep doing that forever, and it's basically going to keep working as long as you have a good product and as long as the algorithm allows you to. The second massive thing you're going to have to do is just find the next winners and also get like more accounts up and running with that.
I am on it with all the team, especially with Bon. Like I'm really trying like to find like really great next product.
And I think that's going to be the main like key thing to get you to like a few 100,000 from where you are right now. The real question, and be honest here, how did your motivation levels change since you started making money? Did anything change, or are you still on the grind?
It's really funny to talking about this. Like when I started the mentorship, like basically my whole day, I was just waking up like at 5, like just before starting the mentorship, like I was doing some kind of sport, like fitness, all of this. Then I started like for 2 months, I was just locked in my room, like the whole day. And then things started working, like I started again, doing some sport or whatever, taking a bit of rest. Yeah, I need to admit, like there was like kind of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, like where I didn't do any product research. Even like the video on my main account, like some days I didn't upload like 2 video a day. Like it's really weird how human works, because like you want to do it, you want to have it, sorry. And once you have it, you don't know why, you just start cheating. So now I need to get back on track.
Bro, I can tell you so many horror stories of this exact same thing. And I'm like, you've probably seen it in a bunch of case studies where I yell at people for doing the same exact thing, where you start to make money and then you basically chill. There's just a few thoughts you have to have. It's number one, you're broke. You're super broke. And number two, like you have to always remember that, like you have to always tell yourself, didn't make it yet. I didn't make it yet. I didn't make it yet. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. Stay stressed. I know the feeling of actually being stressed about not making dropshipping work in the beginning, right? Like you try your best and it just doesn't work and you're stressed because it doesn't work. The same exact feeling you still have to maintain because you don't have a bunch of winners at the same time. And you just have to make other things the reason for stress. But without stress, nothing works.
For sure, man. Like, it's a big journey, and like you really need to just keep your focus on and just like keep going, because like the whole game is just about like you making video, So if you just stop making video, like your whole business just crash.
It's just very fast. Like it goes like that. And especially coming from like a regular stable job. What was your job before this? Before dropshipping?
So basically, I started working as an architect, finished my degree. And I started working, and so quickly I just understood that it wasn't for me, all the classic thing,
And why do you think it wasn't for you? Like, did you just not enjoy that professional jobs generally?
No, like I said to my mom, like it's not only about architecture, like just like the office lifestyle, all the things like getting stuck in the traffic morning, evening, isn't having time, just watching the clock to finish the day. And just the feeling inside of me, like I can do more, like even getting like a really good paid at the end of the month, like it didn't bring me joy,
So how did you find dropshipping? Why did you start this mentorship? Like what was the journey there?
Like I said, like I started like working just after I finished my degree. I had no clue about e-com. And there was like this young dude inside this work office, like 16 years old. And he was just inside all of this thing, like talking about the big man with the cigar, becoming rich, etc. And like some video about e-com started popping on my feed on YouTube. And I quickly became like really interested in it. And after like I began like a quick contest. It was launched by like a US e-com guy. It was a TikTok organic. So I started it. I made like 1 sales. It was, I learned a lot. And after this, like your video started popping as well. So I started following you. Took like some time for me to get into the mentorship, because like I understood that like I really wanted to put me like in a perfect setup, Like when I joined the mentorship, like basically I had like free time, a bit of money, and like a perfect environment to work. So since I saw your first video, and it took me like more than 1 year to join.
1 year, wow. What do you think would have happened if you joined 1 year ago?
Like I'm kind of upset about myself, because like I said, like the first thing I did, it was this contest, and it was organic dropshipping. And after that, I bought like the top 1 French formations. Mm-hmm. I started with this. And it was basically like Facebook ads, all this thing. Yeah, I tested like 8 products. I used money on all of them, obviously, but like this is a part of the journey, like just doing it, just failing, learning. what I liked about your video, it's just like the thing about the mentorship, just having like real connection one-to-one with people, just saying to what to do, not what to do. I knew that it was the thing that I needed. It was like in the other formation I bought, like this is a really, really good formation. Like you have all like really, like it's really complete, but like you don't have close access to mentor. Like it's just you, and like you are lost on the whole AliExpress, whatever you want to call it. And like when you have no clue about how does it work, like just for you picking the right product and making the good ads, it's kind of impossible.
I agree with it. It's so difficult to make this work without any extra one-on-one guidance, because in the end of the day, even just having group calls alone or some like group thing where you and there's like 20 other people, you're not able to always reveal your products, not always go in detail, and you don't have like one-on-one time with a person who actually knows what they're doing, where you can just ask, what am I doing wrong? What do I need to change? What's the problem? All these things. And that just makes everything so much faster. And it's like, if you just do it and then get the right feedback, you're going to make it work. And obviously, I think a big learning in general for you and for most people should be, don't wait for the perfect moment. Like it took a year until the perfect moment came up, and then you basically told yourself, all right, I need this, I need that. Now do the fucking thing. It's so obvious that you need help. It's so obvious that this thing works generally. So there's literally no reason to do it by yourself. And there's also no reason at all to just not do it at all. It's just something where a lot of people overthink everything they do, and it just takes so much more time because of that. I think one of the most important things about business is just like doing quick decisions fast, like super fast. Recently, I've seen a podcast with like the CEO of Netflix, and he was saying the same exact thing, where he was talking about split tests. Like he had this Netflix company, which in the beginning started with like some DVD rental thing, whatever. They basically had an idea, and they just test the idea, and it takes a month to prepare everything and make everything perfect, and then implement the idea, and then they basically evaluate if it was a good idea or a bad idea. And then they realized the whole thing, like the whole month, was literally wasted on that idea. If that idea sucked, it didn't work. And they just changed everything up. They stopped making it perfect and just started doing every day a test. And one of those tests was setting up a subscription, which literally turned out to be the craziest thing ever. The point, and this is also something we saw with our stores, is you can overthink everything you do, and most likely you're not going to have this like a good outcome with that, even though you feel like you're doing the perfect thing. Like it feels like you're working towards something. You're saving up money, or you're waiting until your degree is finished or your job is finished or you have a break, and then like it feels like you're working towards something, and then it's going to be perfect, and then you're going to be able to start. That's garbage. And usually 99% of the times, either something else is going to come up, or you're going to tell yourself some other excuse why now is again not the perfect time. And even if it's going to be the perfect time, you fucking wasted a year, and this is just like what happens to everyone, including me, including everyone. But it's just something which people need to understand.
Yeah, for sure, man. But I learn a lot. Like 1 year, it's great. Like I really learn a lot, and all these things I learn, I implement it. It's like my family business. So definitely you just right. Like sometimes you just take times to do things. Just don't wait for the perfect moment.
For you, like when you joined, obviously you didn't start to work immediately. How long did it take until things started to work, and what were the main struggles before it did?
Like I said, like I really just trusted like your process. Like I just ordered like my beginner project. Like I didn't have like really viral video. Just like Tobias said to me, it's enough. I think like it started working like pretty quickly. I just had some issue with account. Obviously, I quickly just understood that like all you need to do is like good video. If you want to improve your video skill, you just need to do video. So, but just what I did for like 2 months, I just logged in. I was doing video, and like even if it was not good as the mentor would see, whatever, I was just doing it, So I didn't have like real struggle like people have on the mentorship, like all they found are blocked or whatever. And obviously, like the product selection. Like for me, only the product selection is worth the price of the mentorship, because like you just gain just so much time. It's just crazy.
100%. The mental clarity of knowing, okay, this is a decent product, this is a good product, this is a bad product. It's so much better, and you're not going to be stressed about like, am I even doing the right thing? You can waste a month on a trash product and think to yourself, fuck, maybe this was all wasted because the product sucked from the get-go. But if you have a person looking over it, it's very different. But obviously, like making like 30K last month and like almost 20K of that profit, that took work. So walk me through like your average day. How much time do you spend on dropshipping generally? Like, can you like walk me through the average day?
Like I said, bro, I was just doing it like all day. Since things just start working, like it was just I was waking up like around 5 to 6, just making my script, just looking at the call that I will have today, and just the whole day was just making my script, just filming, editing. Like I can't even count the number of time like where I was editing and I was just literally sleeping on my phone. Like I was just wanted to make it work. The whole day it was just dropshipping.
It obviously paid off. So doing dropshipping by yourself, obviously, it can sometimes feel very lonely where you just don't know anybody and it's like weird to not be able to talk to anybody. How was it overall to have access to like so many dropshippers at the same time with us?
Just amazing, because like the time where I was testing product on Facebook, where I didn't have any clue of what I was doing, like suddenly just connecting with people, having like calls like this, and speaking of like idea, etc., project, like it's just amazing, because like you feel like just instantly less lonely. And, it just keep you motivated, you know, because like you make a call, and after like you know that 2 days after you have this call, so you don't want to show up to the call and just saying like, hey bro, I didn't do anything. No, you're like, no bro, I just want to prove myself that like I am actually doing the work.
Yeah, the accountability is massive. It's actually crazy how much more you just do, not because of anything else, but there's every Tuesday you have a call. Like you just know, all right, until Tuesday, I need to do the thing. It's so much more pressure right away just by having calls with somebody.
Really, thanks to you for making this mentorship like this, you know? Like it's really amazing.
For sure. I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Sasha told me some story about Samsung. What happened there?
About Samsung?
Yes.
It's just when I joined the mentorship, like on the first call, I just thought that like I had like Samsung, you know, like it's like a pretty edition phone, like S22 Ultra. Yeah, I just quickly realized that like quality of like images are just like garbage. And it's really funny because when I bought it, I was just like really amazed about the quality of the photo. And when I bought like the last iPhone, I just saw the difference and I was like, bro, what the fuck? How can you sell this to people?
No, it's actually crazy, especially because the algorithm loves iPhone so much more.
I can understand the algorithm, actually.
Yes.
So now if I need to take a new phone, it will be an iPhone, for sure.
Yeah. What went through your head when you had your 3K day?
Like, bro, this day, like my best day, it was 4K day. I just went to doing some sport, and like just my phone was just keeping ding, 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 ding. I don't know, bro. It was just like a dream. And this day I was just working. I just took like a little nap, and then I woke up. I turned on my phone, just ding, ding, ding. So my mom just came back to work. I was just like watch this, like just amazing. The whole day I was just like jumping all around the house. Just came and just feeling really happy.
Did you start spending any money of the money you made?
Actually, not too much. Like just a bit on clothes, just for myself, like 500. And I just pay like one good restaurant for like my whole family. So it was also like a huge things. Yeah, I pay the rent this month for my mom, and that's it. And obviously right now when I need some things for making video, like I just go straight to Amazon Express shipping, and the next day it's here.
No, amazing that you're paying rent for your mom. You can be very proud for them. That's the biggest one. How did she react? What was her reaction when you started dropshipping versus now when you started paying her rent?
Like my mom always believed in me. Like she bought me the first formation, you know,
The first mentorship?
Yeah, the first one. Like she bought it to me, and she said like, yeah, just go ahead. Like I understand you. And 2 years later, like she's just like really happy for me. And obviously she just, I think the whole money that I made, like even for her, it's not even real, you know, because like it's so much. Me, I know that this is only the beginning, but like already for her, it's so much, you know.
I think it becomes real. Like the dashboards are not real to them, but like when you start, like you get to something real, like rent, that's like super real. They understand what rent is. It obviously costs money, and it's just covered for free from some Shopify dropshipping things. That's when they just realize, oh my god, this is like actually legit.
Very, very, very grateful. Keep pushing it, man.
For sure. From here, like if you talk about keeping pushing it, like what's the plan of yours? How do you think? What are the next steps? What's the goal?
Like right now, I am just launching like my first creator on like the main account, right? I just shop, and just starting to launch some new product on it. Just on the other side, just keeping like doing testing of our product basically. Right now, like as my video skills just improve, like I know like how to make videos, so I can take a bit of more time to make it. Like even if I only make like one video per day for one product, like I just want to make it sure that the video is good, like just to keep improving, you know.
Yeah, 100%.
Just thinking like no, not I'm not about thinking yet about like a holiday or something. It's like I just said to myself like until the next summer, I just keep like this, you know.
Bro, trust me, it's gonna be worth it. Just keep doing exactly what you're doing.
I know it. Like I said to Sasha on YouTube, when you saw like some no, I'm not sure because like you are not showing too much like some crazy money Lamborghini or whatever, just like sometimes, or these whole dudes like just doing like crazy life basically. Like when you understand that it's fucking real. Like even me, when right now when I have 50K, like I also understand that it's not too much, you know. Like it's great, which is a good start, but like there is so much to get. Like the whole like e-com space, like just right now, the time that we are living are just amazing, you know, just fucking great.
Actually crazy. And look, the whole like Lambo lifestyle thing, even though like it looks super flashy and it's super cool, you're gonna realize very soon that the numbers which you're used to are just not enough. And you're going to have to understand, you're going to have to get to that reality where it's like 20K profit per month literally before tax. Not nothing. Like you have to understand that's not the life you see at all.
I know it, man. This is just because I am not planning about holiday or whatever, man. Just keeping pushing it, man. I know it.
The only way to get you to your first like million in the bank, it took so fucking long. From making $1 million revenue to making $1 million in the bank is so ridiculously difficult because you're spending and you have all these expenses and you're buying people stuff and there's like a bunch of gifts and all these things, and just the number hitting in the bank account to actually getting $1 million. I remember how insane, like that was actually insane to me because it was so difficult to get because I was just spending like an idiot. Yeah, I think for people who are just like completely starting out fresh, how would you describe dropshipping, your experience and the program also to people watching this right now? What's the main advice you would give them?
Just people need to understand that like organic dropshipping right now is probably one of the best opportunity out there for making money and really starting living from it. Yes. Because like even if you have like zero money, you can make it. And if you want to go to like paid ads and you have no clue about what you are doing, like you really need somebody to get through it, because like otherwise you you will just lose time. You will learn a bit, but like not so fast. All of this is real. You need to put a lot of work. Everybody can do it. Like if you truly want it, you can get it.
And it's just something which is actually real. Like you see me talking about it, you see Alex talking about it, and it's like maybe these guys on the internet say these things, but whatever. Just for 1 second, imagine how this could be literally you. Like you can actually achieve the same exact thing what we're talking about. This is not us being special whatsoever. If you would have seen me 7 years ago, you would not see me as anything special at all. Like I'm just a guy, just a guy. You would not even catch me as being some nothing about me was special. The same thing is about you, and the same thing is all the other kids. We're just regular guys, and it's possible for everyone to make that work as long as you just put in the work, you do it for a long enough time period, and you consistently have feedback loops. And I'm saying this with a lot of conviction because I just know for a fact it just is exactly what we're saying. Like if you post a bunch of videos, if you get a shit ton of feedback on what those videos are, why they're good and why they're bad, if you make sure that you're not shadow banned, and if you have the right accounts, if you know how to check if your account is shadow banned, if you are just playing along with the algorithm and also test the right product, you will make money. You just make money. That's it.
Like if you join the mentorship and you just trust the process, do the things, like for sure, like after like 2 months or 3 months, for sure you will get to 10K a month. Like you will have your first 10K months like really quickly. I think like truly like people don't even understand like all these young kids that are making like even like in one day more than their two parents related like in the whole year. Like you really like just people need to understand that today like you can just get your Shopify store open or whatever, like, and just like 24 hours running. And if you just manage to like having a good product and just manage to get people to your website, you will just make money. And
it just works. And if you want to join, you can click the link below, sign up for a call. We're going to see if everything is a good fit. I want to see you at least 200K when we do the next case study. 100K profit. Let's do another 100K, another update case study at 100K profit.
All right. Let's do it, man.